Hi, everyone. Welcome to Inner Light Codes. My name is Allison Eaton, the founder and creator inside Inner Light Academy, a school and a community that supports healers, empaths, yogis, and intuitive souls on the path of awakening. Today, I'm going to be exploring a question that came through one of our members. And this question is, how does one begin shadow healing? All right, I'm going to take a moment now to tune into the Akashic Records, which is the realm of universal consciousness, and let's see what comes through. Dear Akashic Guides of Light, Masters, Teachers, and Loved Ones, we ask for your assistance in opening up the Akashic Records to provide insight and healing energy toward the question asked. We ask for the highest good of all. Thank you so much. The records are now open. So the first word I'm seeing in my mind's eye is acceptance. As conscious beings on the path, we can apply mindfulness to the shadow. Mindfulness meaning awareness of when our shadows arise and having a look at that shadow without judgment, but with compassion and with acceptance. The shadow can come through in unserving thought patterns, denser emotions, or unserving behavioral patterns. The first step is to become aware of when our shadow arises. The trick is to catch it in the act, to become mindful of it the second it comes out of the shadow, out of the dark, and into the light of your awareness. Catching it is 90% of the healing. Once we become aware of our shadow, we want to come to a place of acceptance, allowance. If we try to push away a shadow, it becomes stronger. Once we meet the shadow with acceptance and with love, we can then take action to switch out the energy, to change the frequency. For example, by bringing in a positive affirmation. I am love. I am forgiven. I am one with the universe. You see, we can transcend the frequency of the shadow by bringing in a new energy and applying that in this situation. However, we can't skip that important part of accepting, allowing, because you don't want to bypass that very important, critical aspect of this process, which is the loving acceptance, the loving awareness. As your love for yourself grows, more shadow will tend to rise and become known to you because it feels safe enough to do so. Without the self-love to meet the shadow, it stays hidden. If the shadow came into the light of your awareness, that means you have the capability to move through it. Otherwise, it would stay hidden. So when the shadow arises, you can congratulate yourself because that means you have done enough inner work to create enough self-love that this shadow is now able to come into the light of that love to be healed, to be transmuted. So to review, the first thing you want to do is become aware, become mindful of the shadow when it rises into your consciousness. Number 2, you want to accept your shadow. You want to accept it with loving kindness, with compassion. Remember, it would not come into your field if you were not ready to transmute it. Number 3, once you've accepted and have shown your light onto this shadow, then you can switch out the frequency. Bring in a positive affirmation. I am love. I am light. I am one. Any higher frequency affirmation that will help to alchemize the vibration of the shadow. Thank you so much, friends, for tuning in to Inner Light Codes. I invite you to like and subscribe below so that this message may reach more hearts on the path. The records are now closed. Until next time, namaste.